Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Daf Yomi Katan 17b. We want to introduce a fascinating concept known as Miktzat Hayom K'kulo. We're observing part of the day of Availut. It's counted as if one observed the whole day of Availut. How does the halacha work? Well, let's start from the beginning of Availut. If, let's say, the burial was a few minutes before Shkia, a person sits on the ground before the sun sets, then those few minutes are already considered to be day 1 of Shiva. Then one observes Availut for the next few days. Already on the 3rd day of Availut, we see the Katan of Miktzat Hayom K'kulo a second time. Because there's halachot of leaving the house. We're very strict about leaving the house, especially for the first 3 days. And the Shloshim mentions that after the 3rd day, in the beginning of the 3rd day, there might be some leniencies. The person may have to go out of the house, possibly to Menachem Avil and other things. That's on the 3rd day of Availut. So we have Erev Shiva, the beginning of Shiva. Then we have the 3rd day. And then moving along, the last day of the Shiva. So there are some shittas that say even at night, we already begin Miktzat Hayom K'kulo. So if, let's say Tzeit is 8 o'clock at night, already 8:30, 9 o'clock. It's Miktzat Hayom K'kulo. Part of the day already was observed, and we all know halachically the halachic day begins at night. So even as part of the night would be Miktzat Hayom K'kulo. Most poskim reject this and say that we need to have part of the day as well, and that, of course, is the practice in Klal Yisrael that we wait till the morning. Shas Adchak. There may be some room for leniency at night, and we may apply that to Miktzat Hayom K'kulo at night during the Omer. Here in Eretz Yisrael, people listen to music already at the night of the Omer. So sometimes it may be applied, and during Shiva, if a man is going away on a business trip and the Shiva already is ending that day, there may be some room for leniency that night, but of course that would have to be discussed with the posek. So Lamaisa, we normally wait till the day of the 7th, till the morning. The Shulchan Aruch once Hanetz hits, that's already Miktzat Hayom K'kulo. The Minhag Ashkenazim, like the Ramah, that we usually wait till the time that the people leave after davening, where the Menachemim, the consolers, have done the mitzvah, and then they leave. So that's halachot of Miktzat Hayom K'kulo from the beginning to the end of Shiva. Regarding Shloshim, we apply it once again by Shloshim as well, at the end of the 30th days of Availut. So already in the morning of the 30th day is when the Shloshim ends, at Miktzat Hayom K'kulo. Regarding the 12 months, we do not apply Miktzat Hayom K'kulo because a simple reason. It's not Allah of a Yom. Shiva is 7 days. Shloshim is 30 days. Ibid Chodesh is 12 months. There's no concept of a day for the 12 months, and therefore there's no concept of Miktzat Hayom K'kulo. Regarding the Miktzat Hayom K'kulo of the 7th day, when we finish it off, there are those that want to say that it is not completely done in the morning. When the Menachemim leave and the Avel finishes up his Availut, those that want to say that the halacha of intimacy would still apply till the night. The Aruch Hashulchan wonders, why would we have such a separation? Once the Shiva ends in the morning, it should apply to all the restrictions of Shiva. Shiva should be over at that point. So he doesn't understand such a chiluk that some poskim make. That's a little bit of an overview of Shiva and Shloshim and ibid Chodesh and how it relates to the concept of Miktzat Hayom K'kulo. We should just have Yetz Hashem Smachot.